Climax Radio, trending topics. We here, back again with another week. Watch the videos. You can check that out on the Instagram, K.Solz official. Follow me, and also follow the YouTube, K.Solz. Go to the Climax page for the shows and for the videos. So yeah, as we get into another episode right now, it's a mad one, because you know what, yeah, the internet's going a bit crazy. Like, it's like females are now doing the business, you know what I'm saying? So since we're talking about females doing the business, today we're going to talk about Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj. And it's only right that I have two females that are into music, part of Climax Radio. It's only right that I have two females to talk about it with me. So who have I got today?
Hey.
We got MJ.
Hi, I'm MJ.
MJ, you came back.
I came back. I liked it so much that I came back. It's not cheap because I'm always here, so why not?
Yeah, and then we got Marie.
Marie the Great in the building. I preed it so much that I had to come on.
Yeah, say nothing. That's what I like to hear.
Basically, yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
Last week was really good.
So like, you're not a stranger to Climax. Let them know.
Okay, yeah, I have a show on Climax called Drive Time with the Lions. It's every Monday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And it's the business.
Yeah. So, right about now, yeah, like I said, the internet's going mad. Remy Ma has just released this song, I believe it's called shETHER, representing Ether, but the female version, obviously. And to be honest, I didn't really know how this started. But what I do know, before I get into that actually, I'm never going to get into that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play one song, and apparently there's shots fired in this song. But even before I play that, because you know, I'm just reciting it in my head. No, seriously, I'm reciting it in my head, and I realised that, in fact, what I read, and this is a rumour, but there was a song, a freestyle that Nicki Minaj did over a Terror Squad beat. Now, for those of you that don't know who Terror Squad are, that's Fat Joe's crew, and obviously Remy Ma's part of that. So she done something over the beat, and she said the wording was, "Tell that beat with the crown to run it like Chris Brown." Now, obviously Remy Ma held the crown for a little bit after the track Lean Back, and we could say that shots fired. I don't know, but there were shots fired at that time on different tracks. And then now, I'm gonna play something, and then we'll analyze it and see if we believe that she's getting at Remy Ma. So this one that I'm about to play is called Swallow, and it's by Ty Dolla $ign, Nicki Minaj, and Jason Derulo. Let's get into that. Guys, you heard it here. First track I played for you was Swallow, and then we got into Make Love by Gucci Mane featuring Nicki Minaj. Now, obviously, I don't hear Remy Ma's name. I don't really hear anything to actually do with Remy Ma personally in those tracks. But it's pretty obvious she's sending shots at someone, do you know what I mean? But let me just, I've read a bit and I've tried to look into this. So I remember like a few years ago, there was a video that surfaced the internet of a lady that looked kind of like a tomboy, but like, maybe a stud if you like, yeah?
A stud?
A stud.
What does that mean?
A stud is basically a masculine lesbian.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
A stud.
So basically, this girl or stud looked like a dude, was on the block, had a load of cash, and was like, "Free Remy, I miss Remy. Remy, I remember when I used to eat the bucks and all this." Yeah. So obviously that person is insinuating that she used to do a thing with Remy.
Yeah.
Now there's rumors saying that's Nicki Minaj, and to me, if you listen to it, it's like, it sounds like Nicki.
It does sound like Nicki.
Sounds exactly like Nicki, but there's certain features
Have you seen
on
the
that.
video?
I haven't seen the video, but I've heard the...
It's not Nicki Minaj, man.
You don't think it's Nicki?
I don't think it's Nicki. It doesn't look like, obviously, everyone knows that Nicki Minaj has had a lot of work done.
Yeah.
But
and you know my thing is, right, I could say it's not her, but I know I've seen different girls that without makeup, without nothing, no offense in it, but without makeup, they look like a not totally different person, but there's things that enhance the look. And to be honest, she looked like she just came out of her house, she was on the block. She didn't like try to get ready. Obviously, as she's dressing like a stud, she's not trying to look all girly. She's just in a hoodie. So for me, it's like maybe that is Nicki, but just a house version of Nicki. Just a house version. A house version. Do you know what I mean? It's bad.
That's the city.
But more to the point. Obviously, she made Remy Ma to be out to be a low-key lesbian or whatever, a low-key girl that likes to get down, and she obviously exposed her in a way. So there's some rumors that it could have stemmed from that, the whole thing, but I don't know. I don't know facts right now.
Because there was a little rumor that Remy was gay, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think all female rappers are gay. Does that?
That's deep.
Is that really bad to say?
But do you know what's funny? When I think about it, I wouldn't say they're fully gay, but they swing that way.
Yeah, man.
Most of them.
Possibly, and maybe like the whole domination thing of, I'm chasing.
They're the boss. They can take what they want.
Yeah, take what they
even a
want.
girl.
So off the girls, they'll take what they want off guys, whatever, or maybe just off girls generally, just to feel like I'm a guy. But I'm not saying that all female rappers want to feel like a guy. I'm just saying that maybe it goes with the whole territory of strong rapper image.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you know what I think it is? I think because this industry is mostly dominated by males.
Yeah.
So to kind of fit in and make an impact, you have to be tough like a man.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, that's
only certain females can get away with the femininity. Is that how you say that word? Femininity. I put bare M's in there, innit?
I said that with anyone today as well.
It's a hard word to say, but a lot of females can't get away with that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you kind of have to up and be like, yeah, I'm good with it. I strap sometimes if I have to.
Yeah.
You kind of have to be that way.
Straight, that's the girl from Brooklyn or the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? So basically, obviously this girl's put that out, and now, ever since that happened, we've just been hearing shots. Like I said, the one over the Terror Squad beat, that I said earlier, and then I played Make Love, where she says, what did she say there? She says, you see CD Rabbit, to be the queen of rap, you gotta sell. You gotta get plaques, S plural, like the sun
like the S
on my chest. Now sit your ass down, you got an F on your chest.
Who said that?
No, sorry, sit your ass down, you got an F on your chest.
Who said that, Remy?
Nicki Minaj said that on that Make Love Gucci
And
Matrix.
come on, is that not so obvious who she's talking about? Because you know what she's talking about? You know how Nicki and what's his name? Remy and Fat Joe had their whole album. What is it called again? Plata or Plamo.
Yeah.
I think I said that wrong. I know I said it wrong.
In an accent.
But yeah, no, really, it's serious. But yeah, they had their whole album, and obviously after All the Way Up, they didn't do well with the album. It didn't sell as well as it should have. So she's saying you got a plaque from All the Way Up, but you need to sell plaques to be
Shots
So it's so obvious she's talking about her because everyone knows that their album didn't bang. Everyone knows.
So obviously, wow. Do you know what? I didn't even know that, but yeah. So basically, Nicki Minaj is playing the game. Nicki Minaj is playing the game that I'm gonna send shots, but I'm not gonna make it too big. Only certain people will know.
Yeah.
Like yourself. So you were saying to me before there was a track that Remy Ma did as well. What was that called?
Okay, basically in November, Remy did a song with Fresher. She jumped on his song Wait a Minute, and I wrote it down somewhere. What did she say in the track? So Remy says in the track, that ghostwriter about to call her, that lifeline getting shorter. So obviously there's rumors going about that Nicki has a ghostwriter. Writer.
Do you
think
it's ghostwriter or ghostwriter?
I think it's ghost.
You said what?
Hey, that's sick, you know. You know what it is? Yeah. Before you explain, because I want you to explain that. But before that, obviously Nicki Minaj, if you listen to her music, I don't know. I know it's a change in the songwriting pattern or the way the raps are. It's like over her career, it's kind of changed. It's gone like she's gone through different seasons of styles that she has. But saying that, obviously you can be a unique artist, a very creative artist that knows how to switch it up every now and then. But then, I don't know, it just seems to me, it does seem like there's more to that story. So on that note, what do you mean by ghostwriters?
I think,
what did you say? What did you describe it?
Ghost penis.
Ghost
Basically,
penis.
I like Look, don't get me twisted. I like Nicki Minaj. Like, trust me, I love Nicki Minaj when she was with Safari. But then I feel like after that, it's kind of she's not the same, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I feel you on that one. I know when she was with Safari, like her tunes were like the way she was spitting. Then it was a lot of metaphors. It was different. It was like.
And I think it's good. I think that she should. I don't know, man. Obviously, if you're with somebody, you're kind of influenced by them anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
So are you saying that she was influenced by?
Yeah, 100%. She was.
So you're saying
all of them.
Safari was behind that Nicki Minaj in that era, that time when she was with him. Safari.
Obviously, she had a part to play as well. I'm not gonna say that he made her.
Yeah.
But
she was the body.
Yeah, exactly. And he was the lyricist.
Yeah.
He definitely helped. Or maybe she thought of a bar and he was like, nah, babe, do it like this. Do you know what I'm saying?
Did you guys hear that he's trying to sue her as well?
Said Nicki, shout out DJ Knowledge. He said Nicki is legit.
Yeah, legit. Hold tight, DJ Knowledge. Hold tight.
But wait, can I ask you a question though? Like this whole ghostwriters thing, yeah. Certain singers have ghostwriters, but we still jam to them music.
Do you know what? Yeah.
Why is it so different with rappers?
You know what? Wait. You know what? She makes a good point because me growing up, because I write as well. So me growing up, I've always been so on writing my own music. I have to write my own lyrics. I can't even imagine like using someone else's. But then I was speaking to someone and someone made a good point. It was like, if you're someone like Drake, yeah, for instance, you got pressures from record companies to create so many songs, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna always be the writer for all them songs? Like, why would you, can you be the writer for all those songs? Like, if you're popping and you've got so much songs to write, of course you will have help in the studio.
Yeah.
Songwriting could mean, like if I'm in the studio with someone and they come up with a line for me, they've now got songwriting credits. Do you know what I mean? So one line could mean you was with a team of writers. Or,
do you know what I think the difference is? Yeah, I think that when you're a rapper, yeah, you're kind of presenting yourself to be this person. Do you know what I'm saying? With rap and hip hop, yeah, you have to remember the way it started. It didn't start with all that fake ghostwriting stuff. You had to be the hardest MC. You had to be the hardest. There's no such thing as somebody writing your bars. Like, I mean, obviously people can help your bars and influence your bars, but I think that it's more of a reputation thing. You don't want somebody else to be responsible for your reputation. But with singers, it's different. You have songwriters. Do you get what I'm saying? You have songwriters, but I think that maybe rap and hip hop has just moved in a different way now, where people it's acceptable.
But why can't you have songwriters for rap?
I'm not saying that you can't. I'm just saying be real, isn't it?
Yeah, but let me tell you something. Let's just say Safari wrote all those Nicki Minaj songs. I don't know if that's the fact, but let's just say he wrote everything. Does that make Nicki Minaj less of an artist?
No,
because all these girls were singing along to all them bad B lyrics and all them, do you know what I mean? So she still gave you that persona of a bad bitch. Let's keep it real.
I'm happy you said persona, because you know it is, yeah, you can be a writer, but you may not have the juices to perform. Do you know what I mean? It takes a lot to be a performer. Maybe she isn't good writing, but she's good performing, because I doubt anyone would be able to spit bars the way she does. Like she's mad with it, she's animated when she's rapping, do you know what I mean? Exactly. Even trying to imitate her is a hard task.
That's it. I'm not trying to discredit her. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that she probably gets her people to write her bars or influence her some type of way. No, I don't want it to sound bad because I like Nicki Minaj, I really do, but obviously that's how I feel with it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I feel like she's got ghost penis.
So wait, that ghost penis.
Yeah.
So you're telling me,
Safari, me.
So let's okay. Wow, you said Safari, me. So what you're trying to say now is that basically she'll choose a rapper that suits her style to now date, so they have that bond, so now they can write together. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So it's ghost penis. So I wonder who. So I wonder.
I feel like I coined a new term.
Yeah, maybe, but I wonder who's the man behind that now.
Mean
Mill's gone,
But remember, she's back with her man there. Gucci and what's his face?
Gucci,
the Drake guy. Yes.
Oh no, you said Lil Tucci, Lil Wayne.
Yeah, you know she's back with
Drake,
them now. They're cool because her boyfriend's out of the picture now.
Oh, then Drake's got her then.
Yeah, what? Drake's got her, yeah?
I'm pretty sure Drake probably
Both
writes
hands.
Yeah, but if Drake's got her, I'm not gonna lie, it might be madness. Like, if Drake, do you know what? In fact, that's a good point. If Drake helps her write a diss to Remy Ma, I don't know.
No, that's gonna mess up Drake though. It's gonna burn some bridges.
No, but no one will know it's Drake.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You don't know.
Or maybe
know,
both of their ghost writers should link up and do a thing together.
So yeah,
Hi Linda.
I think we should get into that Remy Ma one. I want to hear that line that you were talking about. So we're back, and you know what, guys? What are you sipping on?
Desperado.
Desperado.
Desi.
You know, I think he's a favorite at Climax Radio.
Lift your
Mine's
bottle up.
finished. Yeah. So guys, what do you think?
Go on.
What do you think of Remy Ma's line? Like, what do you think of that in regards to Nicki Minaj?
Do you know what? I don't think that was a clear shot. Because a lot of people have ghost writers, so it's not obvious it's Nicki Minaj. A lot of people know that Nicki Minaj has ghost writers. In fact, we don't even know if that's a fact.
Yeah, it's not a fact, it's an opinion.
So I don't think that was clear. I don't think Nicki should have responded in any way to that because, listen, you didn't say anything about pink, you didn't say anything about hair colors, so you ain't talking about me. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's certain keywords that is obvious to be you, but there's nothing there other than ghost writers.
But it seems like they're just, but at this point, obviously before the last one that we're playing, shETHER, at this point they're just playing with each other. Do you know what I mean? They're just like sending little digs here and there.
But do you think Remy plays?
No. That's what I said up until the point of shETHER. shETHER, she's obviously showing she don't play. Like, that's when she goes in. Like.
But wait, this song, okay, this is Wait a Minute, innit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, so
right now...
This is when the rumours started cooking up that she's trying to send for Nicki.
Exactly, do you know what I mean? So this was like the warm-up. But on that note...
Maybe Nicki Minaj was oversensitive because Remy Ma is now back on job, and she's thinking, right, what's she trying to say? Like, but I think Nicki Minaj is being overly sensitive. Maybe she's worried about someone coming for her spot, so every single... Like, how many people could have ghostwriters? What is she talking about, Trina?
Or Iggy Azalea.
Yeah, or
Trina has a ghostwriter.
No, I'm not saying that, bro. I'm not saying that.
Do you know what? That's a good point, MJ. Because like, if it's dudes, if it was rappers, when rappers rap, they always diss someone, but it don't mean that it's actually someone. Like sometimes you might write a lyric like, "If you step to me, I'll blow your head off." Whose head are you gonna blow off? But you're just sending for the air, really.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you can say that ghostwriter thing, and they don't have to relate to no one.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine if like now Jay-Z brought out a song was like, "Oh, these young guys doing rap, half of y'all are really whack." and then all of a sudden like Future comes out of the woodwork and like, "What are you talking about?" Or who's like someone and he's not even talking about. Do you know what I'm saying? You're just you didn't even know that you existed.
It's like rap beef, invented beef.
Yeah, because in fact, when I think about the sport of rap, it kind of does have that battling element to it. Like sometimes you do write lyrics to like just to prepare for battles. So not saying that you're gonna battle anyone, but you just write. You have an invisible opponent that you're going against. Do you know what I mean?
That's basically rap.
That's rap. So technically, you can take that to heart and say, "She talk about me," or you can actually just see it as a general lyric. So
and I think she's taking it personal because there aren't a lot of female rappers anyway, so there's a limited amount of people you can be directed to.
Yeah.
And I'm on top of my game, so she must be talking about me. Exactly. That's what she's thinking.
Yeah, man. And maybe if they had their personal history before, that she's really taking it to heart. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Maybe because they've done a thing before, if that was really Nicki. Maybe because they've done a thing before, she's thinking, what she's talking about?
And remember, since Remy's come out, she's been releasing mixtapes claiming to be the the New York queen of rap.
Yeah.
And obviously Nicki's from New York, so what's going on there kind of thing.
She chooses to not agree with that. So all right. So before we get into the real discussion of this, let's listen to Remy Ma, shETHER. Let's get onto that one because you know what? That one was actually a madness.
Oh,
so I'm gonna play that,
days.
and we're gonna zone out to that one. So there you heard it. shETHER.
Yeah.
And you know what, yeah?
shETHER.
About that track, yeah. I listened to that beat and I think I recognise that beat, obviously. And that's Nas Ether, and it made me think, is this the female Nas and Jay-Z? Is that the subliminal message that they're trying to pass through us?
Maybe that's the time that we're living in. Maybe that's the era that we're living in.
So, are they trying to say that? Because, forget the diss. Who's Jay-Z and who's Nas?
They're like two of the most...
No, but I'm saying, obviously we know who they are. I'm saying, in terms of Nicki, who's representing Jay-Z and who's representing Nas out of them two?
Who won in that battle?
Okay, so
Nas
and Jay-Z.
who won in that battle? No, like a lot of people, lyrical people were saying Nas.
But everybody
A lot of
was
Jay-Z
with
fans
them.
were saying Jay-Z as well.
Do you know what? I think Nicki Minaj may have a bigger fan base than Remy Ma. So I think just with the barbs included, she is Jay-Z.
Yeah. So so Remy, and it's true because Remy Ma did do the rap of the Ether beat, so that makes her Nas, right?
Oh, true.
Yeah, true. So that, yeah. So, but my thing, the way I'm looking at it is now like we haven't had that from females in the game before.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Remy Ma actually, when you think of the concept behind her diss track, she actually came at a smart angle. Like when we look at it like that, because she's saying, look, I'm coming like Nas, I'm coming to take you out of the game.
Setting yourself up for success.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? I'm coming to take you out of the game now. Like, that's it. And she delivered. Like she just like through the whole song. She just no hook. Not even Nas had a hook. Nas had a hook on Ether. She didn't have no hook. She
and
just ripped
Nas's
into it.
Ether was like 4 minutes or 5 minutes long. She needed 7 minutes.
You see that?
Stretch her out.
So she really went in though.
Yeah, she
oh
came.
my god, she went in.
Oh, you finished reading the lyrics?
No. It's like she really just exposed her life, like you know they're sending for shots with someone, and then there's really just exposing their life.
Do you know what? I feel like she didn't shoot her, she stabbed her. Because you know stabbing is more personal.
Yeah.
She walked up to her and stabbed her.
Yeah.
That was, I listened to it for like 3 minutes and I was like, oh yeah, this is sick, oh yeah. And then 4 minutes went by, I was like, oh my god, this is so deep.
Yeah. It's almost like at first it's like, oh yeah, that's funny, dumbass. And then it's like, whoa. She's like, I saw your man, he told me that your ass dropped. Like, come on man, that's embarrassing.
And then you're bringing the people into it as well.
Do you think these things are true?
Yeah,
she's saying?
absolutely. I don't think Remy Ma.
I don't think everything is true.
I don't think Remy Ma would chat shit.
Because you know a lot of rappers over-exaggerate about a lot of these things.
I mean, she might have over-exaggerated, but I don't think she would have chatted shit.
But you know why I think she was chatting shit? Because remember she said something about the only trigger you could get was Trey Songz. Something about her having sex with Trey Songz, isn't it? And obviously, you know, that whole madness with Trey Songz and Nicki Minaj happened over the weekend. Because Trey Songz put a post out on Instagram saying, it's surprising what you wake up to in the morning. I'm just trying to mind my own business and this is the bullshit. And then Nicki says, LOL, what you really should be saying is, no, it didn't happen. I gave you 6 million, talking about money, basically I made you money and you can't even set the record straight with people. Like you're leaving indirect messaging. And then he replied back saying, if you would have checked my earlier post, I made a video saying that it wasn't true. I know you're mad, but you need to be angry with Remy, not me. But I still love you.
Yeah. There was, I saw it on Twitter, but I didn't get it. But there's a photo of Meek Mill and Trey Songz. They were in the studio over the weekend, and then everyone's calling Meek Mill petty.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that was a thing.
Because he's been filming himself laughing to the song. So there's a video of him driving and he's listening to the song, bobbing his head back and laughing. Meek. Yeah, and then 50 Cent jumped in. 50 Cent was like, you're moving like a bitch. Like, I know you're bitter about breaking up with this team, but don't get involved in women's business, basically. He called him a rat face nigger as well.
Yeah, but no, do you know what though? But it's all hip hop, isn't it? So Meek, and to be fair, we don't know what happened with him and her. So Meek has his, I think he can do what he wants. 50, like, it's hip hop, man. These stop. We need to stop seeing them as females and then men. Like, it's a sport. Everyone's in this game, so.
This is the thing, though.
Like,
fair enough, laugh about it, but you don't have to make videos about it. Come on, who does that? Who does that?
He's really petty. I'm not gonna lie, he's extremely petty.
Like
That's
a
so
girl.
petty.
He's
Yeah.
girl petty.
It ain't that deep, man.
Oh, come on.
Let him capitalize off it, man. Let's get his views on that. We're talking about him now, you know what I'm saying?
It's true.
It's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? Let him do his thing.
It depends how bad the breakup was. Like, if she really done him over, then fair enough.
Who knows what happened?
Nothing was bad about well, nothing was as worse as her and Safari. Like that breakup was mad.
What actually happened with that?
I don't know. All I know is that they were together for a long time, and all of a sudden they had like some lovers tiff or some domestic whatever, and then they just broke up.
I heard
And-
she cheated on him bare. That's what the
No
problem
way.
And it's good that you brought that because I was gonna ask you guys a question to do with that. Obviously it was rumored that Nicki Minaj cheated, like Remy Ma pointed that out a lot of times about Ebro even. Do you not know who Ebro is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That presenter.
197.
Yeah.
I watched an interview saying he did.
Yeah. Do you know what? I saw that today. I just didn't click on it, and I wanted to hear it, but I didn't have time. But anyway, so Remy Ma said that Nicki slept with him. Then obviously she was talking about, you know how Nicki's got that tune where she goes, I ain't done something with.
I ain't fucked Drake, I never fucked.
Remy Ma remixed that line and said, you did that, you did this, and you did that, yeah. So I'm thinking now, it makes me think, you know what, it makes me think, like, I'm not in a sexist way or anything, like, but do you think a lot of successful female rappers, guys, yeah, do you think a lot of successful female rappers kind of sleep their way to that position?
Don't say that.
No, I'm not saying, I'm just asking, like,
You're starting trouble.
I'm not starting trouble, I'm just asking, innit? Like,
Yes and no. Yes
explain.
and no. I think that if you know people, like if you're a woman but you're 30, like people know you, then you might bust case. But if you're trying to get in and you don't really know no one, then someone might take the piss of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you believe that what Remy Ma was saying, do you think there's any truth to it?
The thing is, I don't think Nicki would have had to F somebody to get where she wanted to get. If she F somebody, so I'm trying not to use the F word. If she F somebody, yeah, it would just be because she wanted to, or because I don't think she's the kind of person that would be like, okay, cool, I'm gonna F them. So
Well, earlier you called her a ghost penis.
Oh,
Yeah.
contradiction.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like contradiction, but I didn't mean that she goes for guys who can write her bars. She just happens to be with people that can write bars. You know what I'm saying? I think that she was with Safari for what, like 10 years.
I didn't know the like,
Yeah, she was with Safari for like 10 years. So it just happened that her man was sick at writing bars, and then she left him for another man.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't think she fucks people for bars. Oh, that's the F word.
Never mind. What do you think, Marie? Do you reckon that is part of the game? You know how you said earlier that
Yeah.
they move bossy, more like dominating like dudes and stuff. Yeah. That's just
You know
as a
what
female
I
rapper.
think it is? I think as a female rapper, you even being a female rapper is you trying to in somewhat imitate a man.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? There was a song that Little Kim did, yeah, about talking about her dick. Where
Oh, yeah,
did
yeah, I
you get a
remember that.
dick from?
Yeah.
Because as bad as it sounds, a male penis is powerful.
Yeah.
So to be a
What, so is a woman's, you know.
yeah,
They even say
but then
that.
when you look at the world and certain people in
Yeah.
suits, it's male penises.
Yeah.
And but also, it's almost like a sign of weakness. Not weakness, but like a penis is strong, but like if you've got, it's like weak. I don't know. That's why probably women want to be associated with like men.
Yeah, it's
That's why
like
they want to try to come across as men, because if you get a pussy, you're a pussy, innit?
So then surely in her, like, even if she, I'm not saying she sleeps around or anything, but if she does sleep around, then maybe she may look at it as a male ego type way, like, yeah, I get anyone I want.
Exactly.
I can move to these guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think she F's people. I think she just does it because she wants to do it.
But do you think she's telling the truth about who she's banged? Because
you don't think?
No, why would she? Why does she have to?
Do you think?
but then that falls under the whole ghostwriter thing, right? Because it's not really her talk. Like,
No, she doesn't. Look, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that every person that Nicki Minaj has effed has wrote her bars. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that the people that she is her man at Safari helped her write her music. That's what I think. That's what majority of people think. And Meek Mill probably helped her out or whatever. I don't know about that situation, but yeah. And probably Drake as well. And Lil Wayne.
I hope we find out somehow about this whole Meek and Nicki thing. I feel like Meek's gonna expose it somehow.
Meek don't talk that much though.
Do you know what I think they broke up? Because her ass dropped and he had to wait 3 months to fuck her. And he couldn't take it.
And that was great from Remy. She
That's what I heard.
We can't.
Wow. So yeah, guys, I think that rounds up this topic today. But let me just let you guys know, there's rumors that Remy's got another one in the pipeline.
Oh my gosh, you're lying.
Yep.
No, she's doing too much now because it's not fair.
Well,
Nicki hasn't said anything back to her.
What did Drake do to Meek?
He did annihilated him.
He did back to back.
So maybe Remy Ma's on the same thing.
But can I say
You know
something?
what it is? Wait. When somebody comes for you, yeah, there are certain people that you just don't do it. You know there's certain people, yeah, that you, if you're fighting, just leave them alone because they will finish you. Do you know what I'm saying? They will finish you. So there's certain people in rap, yeah, just don't go for them because even if it's like a small thing, they'll just keep going and going and going until they feel like.
But on that point, thank God you brought that up because I was going to wrap up before missing the point I wanted to say. Basically, yeah, we've heard Remy Ma, yeah, and to be honest, from my personal opinion, I prefer Remy Ma in the lean back days. I think she was hard then.
You prefer her when she was lean?
Back in the day. I prefer her more to what I'm hearing now. I prefer her old stuff. So on that note, we're still yet to hear a reply from Nicki, a proper reply.
We're not gonna hear one.
So my thing is, if Nicki does have ghostwriters, if she gets the right people in, it could be a madness.
Yeah.
It could actually be a madness.
But does it count then?
No, but we wouldn't, like, genuinely,
we would
know, but we wouldn't know. No one can actually say for a fact. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure Nicki Minaj will portray it in a way that is her, that is, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we ain't heard that response yet, so we're yet to hear that. But still, Remy Ma's got another one in the pipeline.
I'm so excited.
Can I say something about this situation? I feel like we have to rate Remy with her like marketing strategies. Like what she's done is a big money investment on herself. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, because before all of this, she wasn't popping. She wasn't. He wasn't thinking about Remy Ma.
No, Remy
maybe
Ma,
you liked her relationship. Okay, cool.
That got nominated.
But she wasn't trending though. You wouldn't go on Instagram and be like, oh, let me see what Remy's saying today. Yeah. Do you know? But now I find myself just pre-ing her page, waiting for her something new. Do you know what I mean? Situation.
Oh yeah. Do you know what? You're right, because obviously Nicki Minaj has got mad fans. So smart.
Yeah. It's so smart, and then she brought her down in the sense of saying bad things about her brother being a paedophile.
Yeah,
and she said it to the barbs. Yeah, do you know what I mean? She's smart. She did her research. We have to rate her in her research game, if anything. She pulled up some receipts on Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, proper. I'm excited though. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. I love Nicki and I like Remy. So it'd be interesting to see.
And it's good that it's got a lot of new females engaged in the back. Yeah. It's like a new kind of era now. Like, cause before it was just we would just talk about guys battling. Now we've got two big females that are doing bits that are now dominating everyone's ears, which is good.
And do you know what? I hope, if Nicki doesn't write her own words, I hope now she takes this time to reflect,
Oh wow.
Reflect and pray.
Reflect to be like, you know what, I'm gonna come hard. I hope Nicki's response is so hard and is done independently by her. And same with Remy. I kind of want them to keep going back to back.
She might even go back to the old Nicki.
Well, that's what I want to see. I want to see Itty Piggy.
No, but you know what? Like, Nicki has to go back to that old, that old New York style she had that was raw.
When she did the warning week.
Yeah, like that old style. She needs to go back to that, and then obviously, because Remy Ma still got that hood style, that rawness. But Nicki Minaj just kind of lost the rawness. She still got the bars. But you know what I'm saying? So it'll be good, It'll be good to see Nicki Minaj go back to that rawness and
leave all the anaconda.
I'll be sitting back with my popcorn, watching, seeing how it unfolds.
Yeah, can I just say, that's when I stopped liking Nicki Minaj. When she said the whole anaconda thing, it really upset me. I just want to say, because no, I feel like I have to say this. Because I used to back Nicki all the time, I used to back her all the time, and then she was like, fuck you skinny bitches, fuck you skinny. And obviously I'm a slim girl, and at the time I was working a lot and wasn't making enough money, so I didn't really eat, so I was really slim, So it just made me feel bad about myself, so I decided I'm not going to listen to her anymore. But I've changed my mind now.
Wait for her to reply first before you change your mind.
Yeah, it's true.
Let's see what she brings out. If she brings anything.
Yo. What's going on, people? I'm back in the game. It's K.Solz, and we're here for another episode of Trending Topics. Big up everyone listening, and you know what? I've been away. I went away last week, so I couldn't release what I wanted to release, and that was Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma. This whole thing that's going on between them. Basically, this is part 2. Now, it seems as if Foxy Brown has got involved. Nicki Minaj has finally come back. So we're going to explore that, and that is why this is part 2 of Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma. Well, Nicki Minaj v Remy Ma. And of course, I still have the guests that I was speaking to about that before. Basically, what's been going on now is apparently, well, it's not apparent, it's quite obvious. Remy Ma said a line in shETHER. To be honest, I didn't catch it until I heard about it. Marie, you know more about that. What was the line Remy Ma said to Foxy Brown?
Okay, basically, the line was, don't quote me on this, please. I'm just trying. The line was, talking shit about me to a deaf bitch. And usually I have sympathy for the impaired, but not when you're hard from hearing from untreated gonorrhea.
Wow.
Wow,
that's quite deep, you know.
Doesn't even make sense.
But do you know why she's saying that? Because you know how the Foxy Brown went deaf, I think back in 2009? Like, she just woke up one day, it was a day before the release of her new album. She had like Jay-Z on it, Big Pun. The day before, she woke up and she couldn't hear anything. So she went deaf, and she was deaf for a couple months, but she had surgery, like with some top surgeons and everything. So she got cool. And obviously, you know, they had the little beef as well. Yeah. So Remy Ma's whole thing is that she went deaf because she had untreated gonorrhea. And I don't know how true that is, but yeah, that's what touched Foxy Brown.
You know what? That's gonna make me Google. You know, I might have to find out if that's true. So what? That gonorrhea can make you go deaf.
Boy,
I don't think
it don't make sense, does it? But
I don't think that's like medically incorrect.
Medically incorrect.
Yeah, I don't think that's the term, but
hold tight.
That can't be right. How can that affect your
It
hearing?
sounds mad, right?
Maybe she's just being animated with her words.
Okay.
Yeah, because to be fair, I feel like in shETHER, most of the things is like, you know, exaggerated and enhanced, animated.
That's right.
Yeah, so I'm sure that's one of it.
Yeah. So obviously, that being a deep comment, and if it is real that she went deaf, that is kind of worth Foxy Brown speaking up. You think so? Or do you think she should have stayed in her lane because she's a legend and, you know, she's proved herself as a female artist? Does she really need to come back? Or is this a comeback actually? Does she want to come back in the game? Like, what is this?
I'm happy you said that, because I feel like the whole reason she did this was her thought was, okay, Remy Ma's been out of the game for a bit. She's pulled out a diss track. She's getting attention. Let me do mine as well, because I want to get attention. Obviously, people respond to negative things.
Of course.
So maybe this is a little thing for me to get up back into the game and everything. Have you heard the song?
I've heard it briefly, but do you know what? We're going to play it for the listeners right now, in fact.
Yeah,
so let's just hear what Foxy Brown has to say with this situation. Yeah.
That's all of it, yeah?
Yeah, that basically, it was a 1 minute and 20 seconds freestyle. But to be honest, I don't think Foxy Brown really needs to do more. Like, she addressed it, but she don't really need to go that hard. Like, what's she trying to prove?
Do you know what? It just looks like she's thirsty for trouble. Yeah. Like, there's no need. And then, like, I don't know, her sound, I like the texture of her voice and everything and the flow that she has, but then she sounded a bit outdated to me. Like, she was doing the whole Rick Ross, oh.
But she's always done that. You know, she's always done that.
I know, but because we've seen it done by someone else in a better way, now it seems like she's just trying to imitate and then some. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
it's kind of outdated for her.
But let's be honest, Foxy Brown's been around before Rick Ross. And she was doing that. In fact, that whole thing comes from Biggie. And Foxy Brown was heavily influenced by Biggie in that day and age. So, obviously, Foxy Brown had that style from before. And fair play to her. She's not changing her style. That's her. That's Foxy.
Yeah, do you know, I get that, but I feel like the times are changing.
Yeah.
So you have to change with the times, really and truly. Look at artists like Usher. The reason why he's still in this game is because he knows how to transform himself. Like, he knows what the times are saying and he responds to it. And
Yeah,
I feel
guess
like,
so, but I don't think Foxy Brown's, I don't know, but I don't personally think that Foxy Brown's intention is to come back and make hits.
She's just feeling salty
I
then.
think she came back because she felt she had to, and in the form that she knows, which is rap. And if she is trying to make a comeback, she's probably just trying to do it as a rapper that she is, because she's not thinking on the wave of, I don't know, to be honest, I don't know her.
No, I get what you're saying.
But I feel that she's not thinking on the wave of pop artists, let me come out, let me blow, let me get number ones. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she just came to address that situation and show that she's like still a sick lyricist. I don't know how good that one was. It was alright, but you know, anyone who knows Foxy Brown, she's hard like from day. So yeah, man. What do you think of it though, as a diss?
I feel like, okay, the time, how long did you say it was? 1 minute and how many seconds?
20 seconds.
I feel like it was decent, because then if she went in like 7 minutes like Remy did on that one little thing that Remy said, it's just nah, it doesn't balance up to anything. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the timing was good for the song. I couldn't really hear what she was saying clearly because there was so much and all of that business, which you like, but I'm not down with it. In terms of the lyrics, I feel like it was okay. I don't see why she had to involve Papoose or the miscarriage.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna talk about that in a second. That was deep. That was actually deep.
There's no, as a woman, you shouldn't even think in that kind of way. Your pen shouldn't even write anything towards that as a woman, because that can happen to you.
But when it comes to battle rap, is there any rules? Is it? Think about it. Is it like whoever says the deepest shit, like you have to penetrate that opponent? Like you have to hit it where it hurts. You have to. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you have to really deliver it to them. Like, and is there rules? Answer me. Is there rules actually? Do you think there should be a line drawn when it comes to battle rap? Or MJ? Anyone? Do you think there should be a line? Think about it. If you're going against someone in a battle, and think about how Remy Ma has approached Nicki Minaj, right? She's talked about her career, what she's done in her career, her bum going flat, all this stuff. Yeah, I know that doesn't match up to a miscarriage, obviously.
Yeah.
But think about how deep she's kind of gone. Is that fair? Like, should battle rap be like that, or do you think there should be a line?
I think that's what it should be about. I think it should be about your bars. And I think it should.
Bars, but
and I think it should go deep. Like.
So you should be able to say anything.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna hurt. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think that when you bring it, you gotta take it, innit?
Okay. So, alright, fair enough. So, moving on to the next point. Do you think that miscarriage line took it too far?
Definitely.
Do you think that was like, no, that's too much?
Definitely. Like I said before, as a woman, I don't feel like she should have said that, because I'm sure she knows people that have had miscarriages. Maybe she's had one herself. And that's like, morally, you just don't go there. There's certain things that you don't say. Like, you wouldn't say, yeah, and I heard that your mum died, haha. You wouldn't go there, right? Because you know morally it's not right. No matter how angry you are.
These girls they're not battle rappers, innit? They're just female MCs that happen to be in beef this one time. So cool. Like, maybe she took it too deep. And you know what Foxy Brown is? Foxy Brown is like, you know when you're having a madness with your friend and your other friend steps in and takes it too far, when really and truly you and your friend were probably gonna make up. But now you and your friend have made up and your friend is taking it too far, and now like she's just causing extra situations.
But who's friends in this situation?
Like I don't know how to explain it. Like, Foxy Brown got involved in the Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj beef, and she just took it to like, oh, why are you bringing up the miscarriage? Do you know what I'm saying? So a situation that was between two people, like, you've now come and you've added fuel to the fire. You know, there's always that one person that comes to do extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Foxy Brown has a reason. Okay, you know, the way I'm looking at it is that I don't know how deep this whole
I actually don't even know why they're beefing.
You know what it is? No, but she explained that in shETHER, Remy Ma, she brought up a line about Foxy Brown being deaf, and she got it from gonorrhea.
Oh, so
That's
this
where
was
that
before.
whole concept came from. Remy Ma said it on shETHER. So
And
she
remember
sent
they've
a
had
shot
beef
to
before.
Foxy Brown.
Remy Ma and Foxy Brown had beef before this
Yeah,
whole thing because
yeah,
of
like-
the gonorrhea comment.
No, just back in the day, like rapping,
Okay.
they've had battles
Is
against
it?
each other. Yeah, Remy's
Sorry,
gone
I
for
didn't know
Foxy.
this.
Yeah, them two used to have beef back in the day.
It's news to me as well. But anyway, yeah, so basically, obviously, Remy took a shot at her. So, but see, now the way I'm looking at it is, if you're the person that's been deaf, or maybe you're still half deaf, I don't know, that is quite deep. That may be as deep to you as a person. To comparing it to the miscarriage, it could be the same kind of deepness,
No, I
the
don't
levels.
think it's the same
You don't think it's the same?
No.
So if you went deaf tomorrow and someone's mocking you about it,
And I've regained my
But
my,
you-
my
yeah.
hearing. Like, and that was years ago.
but has she
And
regained her
nobody lost
hearing?
their
now?
life.
She can hear now. She's fine.
Okay.
She had surgery.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So was that miscarriage comment taking it too far?
Yeah, man. Because that's,
Way
that's
too
actual
far.
life.
Well, you said earlier that take it as deep as you want.
Listen, if you're a battle rapper and that's what you do, like every day you're like going into the streets and you're battle rapping, and cool. But these are like grown ass women.
Yeah, they're all like 34, 36.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm
You know,
saying?
Mother's age. And
Yeah,
that.
you lot are grown ass women and you're not like, they're not battle rappers.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think they just forgot themselves.
Yeah.
Lost in the sauce.
So obviously we're now waiting for what Remy Ma's gonna say back to that.
Listen, Remy's not going to say anything. She's
don't
going to
think
air
so?
that. She's going to air it.
She's gonna air it because Fox, it's not really worth it.
And I think that's the
What's it gonna
biggest
do for her
insult in
career?
itself, just
The
ignoring her.
miscarriage.
No,
Oh, no, you
her
mean- yeah.
ignoring her is perfect.
Yeah, they say
Like-
silence speaks a lot of words.
Wait, you don't think she's gonna get mad and be like, no man?
No, I don't think she will.
Because that's deep, you know. Imagine if someone mocked you, like like you actually had a miscarriage and now somebody's mocking you. You're telling me you're not gonna come back and be like,
But then that's
nah,
your bad
man.
as a human. That's your bad. Like, you're that low of a human that you would laugh at someone losing a child. That's your bad. I'm not gonna feel sad. That rhymes.
Guess so.
Oh yeah, sorry, creative writer.
Creative writer in the house. I know. So obviously moving forward now, finally, Nicki Minaj has spoken. Yeah.
After 12
And
days.
you know what? Actually, this song is actually good. And I've heard like people say it's not good, but I'm sorry, as a song it's good. As a song. But anyway, we'll let everyone be the judge of that. I'm gonna play that right now. We're gonna get into, well, basically, put it this way. Young Money have made a few new tracks, and one of their tracks is called No Frauds, which has Drake and Lil Wayne, and of course Nicki Minaj. And Nicki Minaj basically gets at Remy Ma in her is it 16? I don't know if it's a 16, but in her verse she gets at Remy Ma, and apparently this is the ultimate comeback that everyone's talking about. So we're gonna get into that right now. No Frauds. Let's play that. So yeah, guys, you heard it here live and direct. That was No Frauds by the Young Money Camp. Being more specific, Drake, Lil Wayne, and Nicki Minaj. And obviously, Nicki Minaj used her time on that song to reply to Remy Ma. Obviously. Weak, did you say?
I said it.
Wow. Explain, please. Explain.
It's weak because it's like, oh my god, like you have beef in school with some girl and then you guys arrange a fight and it's just a one-on-one, but you're going to bring your two brothers along to supervise because you know that if she beats you up, they're going to drag you out of that fight. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Why is she bringing her brothers along for?
What an analogy.
Why does she need backing for? Why can't she take Remy one-on-one?
I guess so. Do you know what? It's good you said that as well, because that's something else I was going to get into about the fact that, in fact, we might as well just get into it now. So you obviously feel that that was cheating in a way.
Definitely cheating because
Yeah.
first of all, it wasn't balanced in any way because there was 3 people on that track. Fair enough, Drake
Exactly, yeah.
and Wayne didn't say anything about Remy, but just their influence enough, they're gonna bring in a whole load of people to listen to that song, which is gonna benefit them in money. And then Nicki's gonna go on a rant about, yeah, we made more money about it, but it wasn't because of just you. It's because you had Drake and Wayne, 2 different fan types coming in. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And
Yeah.
second of all, Remy Ma gave you 7 minutes. You gave maybe at most 1.5.
Which is a mockery in itself.
How rude are you? You're telling me you can't spare at least 5 minutes on me?
But I don't think it's about the timing. I think it's about.
But then it is. It is.
Took the time out to do 10 minutes of rapping about.
Who forced her?
Yeah, and then
did someone put a gun to her head? Why is she doing 7 minutes?
No, it's good.
You know
she
what,
did
yeah?
it. It's good. She
no,
did it.
but wait. If we look at certain artists, like for instance, Jay-Z. I'm sure Jay-Z can write a killer 16 that will end the artist's career. Like, you don't need 7 minutes if you're a very good lyricist. You can end someone like in a 16 bar. So I don't feel that should come into the point of this. I think, did she murk her or didn't she? Like,
she didn't, because I don't feel like, okay, maybe I heard one thing in there that made me want to do some research, like, oh wow, really?
Yeah.
But other than that, I thought everything was petty. Everything was just, I'm angry and I'm telling my best friend about how I'm gonna do to this next girl. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It just sounded like a rant. It just sounded like, well, you're still with Papoose and he's a bum and you're a side chick. Do you know what I mean? It just sounded like petty nothing.
Does Remy Ma's
but
one
Remy
sound petty?
came with the information.
But
she came with the background.
Okay.
She came with the sources. She had Meek in there. She had a couple people in there. Do you know what I mean? She came with so much juice.
But that's like, okay, if we're breaking it down like that, yeah, that's like focusing on rumors and what you're hearing from other people, whereas in battle rap it's all about what you're saying to that person.
Okay, where was the punchline?
How bossy are you? How much more of a G are you? Like, why are you a waste man, or why are you a waste girl?
Do you know
that's
what?
what you explain. You don't need to really go into, oh, I heard this, you did this, and this is what you do. But no, is what am I saying to you?
But did Remy not do that? I'm sure she did that 3 minutes in and then went to something else.
But the length of that whole battle was due to the fact that she was bringing up stuff and explaining it lyrically. Yeah. Whereas Nicki Minaj delivered it in a way like, look, man, I'm a boss. Like, this is what I do, innit? Like, I've got hits. That's how she delivered it, and that's really, when we're talking about battle rap, you have to show who's the bigger person in that way. It's not really about rumors. Unless if you're gonna deal with rumors, you have to deliver it with metaphors or in a way that catches people.
Remy didn't do that.
I feel like
she gave you punchlines of life. I've never heard so much punchlines in a song. Yes, I'm wilding out, about to hit Nick with the cannon. What else did she say? She said a couple things that were like, ooh, you Saint Nick, only the kids believe in you. That's Father Christmas. That's a punchline.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? I didn't hear any of that. Wow, ooh, when I was listening to Nicki.
Fair enough.
Nicki's performance with the and all of that, yeah, she's a good performer, but in terms of like bars, essence, like character, she's lacking that. She's a performer.
No, that's not true.
MJ,
it's true. She is a performer. She's a gimmick.
Okay, she's a okay. I do kind of feel like maybe Nicki Minaj wouldn't have been so hard if it wasn't for her squad on that tune. I think she's around people that are current and can advise her on what to do, if that makes sense. And I feel like maybe Remy's people are outdated. So even though she had like the bars and stuff like that, yeah, I think the whole delivery, the whole setup of it just let her down. Whereas with Nicki Minaj, she had a few punchlines in there, and it was good. It was better than Remy's. It was more entertaining. It's more
really
only because it's more entertaining. I think that
Nicki Minaj is on.
I think that her being a performer makes it a little bit more like, ooh, like come on, like if someone comes out and they're like, it's like, oh, that's deep. But if someone's like it's like Nicki Minaj is mocking Remy. Like I don't know how to explain it.
Because she turned it into like a club kind of tune, like I'm gonna dance to
now
this.
Every time someone goes to the club, that tune drops, they're just gonna be mocking Remy on the slide.
So do you not think it's your preference then? If you're like a deeper person and you like to think about, words, or if you're like a turn up person, you're gonna prefer Remy more. I mean Nicki more than Remy.
Maybe, but I like a good vibe, but I just feel like Remy, it wasn't enough to make me want to go back and listen to it over and over again. I think that, yeah, man. This is hard. Like, it's not that kind of
feel good song.
Like I'd rather listen to Nicki Minaj's one again than sorry.
That's the point that I was actually agreeing with, because I was thinking, you know what, yeah, is actually true. Like Nicki Minaj's track, probably Young Money's track, we're probably going to be hearing that a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So technically, she's kind of really pissing on her there, because it's like, I think it takes the ultimate piss, the fact that a diss track can be played over and over. So Remy Ma could be in a club, vibing, having a good time, and then she just hears the diss track everywhere she goes. Do you know what I mean? So that's kind of a mockery in itself.
But isn't that what happened with Drake and the whole meat situation?
And it's a good point you brought that up, because obviously, right now we're looking at a formula. Like,
thank you, Young
do you know
Money.
What I mean?
Formula.
Young Money do this. Like Drake made tracks that you could play in the club. So there was a moment where every day on the radio I was hearing back to back. Literally every day in the car radio I was hearing back to back, and it now became my anthem.
Imagine like you were proper angry at somebody or whatever, It's like, okay, imagine, you know when you're angry at somebody, and you send them like a 10-page paragraph. Like,
I know you're gonna say,
put your heart, your time into it and whatever,
Then
and
they
all
say,
the response is like,
okay,
that's exactly what it is. And then they go on living life, and then I don't know, like everywhere you go, it's a constant reminder that this person just mocked you. Like you put your heart and soul into like,
they just shunned you. Come on, get out.
So can you see why now, that writing a 7-minute lyric for someone can end up being your enemy? Because you put your heart into it, and this girl came with a 16 that's gonna be a hit. I guarantee if you hear shETHER in the club, the DJ's gonna play 16, then he's gonna cut it off.
Oh, that's
and switch it to the next song. Do you know what I mean?
It's
So
a shame.
what was the point? But if you hear Nicki Minaj's one, you're likely gonna hear the whole lyric, the whole message.
So don't you think it just boils down to what's important to us, like turning up or feeling inspired or touched or moved or informed somehow? Okay,
cool. Okay, the only thing I agree with there is you feel informed. But let's be honest, who cares about Nicki Minaj's life or Remy Ma's life? I mean, okay, there's reality shows, and I know Remy Ma's on Love and Hip Hop, and actually Foxy made reference to that. She said that obviously you got rich off Mona. Thank Mona. So, to be honest, we don't actually, I mean, it's good to watch, it's all good TV, and if you notice on all these reality shows, the only way they catch you is by drama. So we actually care for their lives, we just care for the drama, and we want to see it. And if a song's going to be a banger, we're all here most likely to bang No Frauds over shETHER. We're only going to all go to reference shETHER once, just to hear what she said. Are you going to go home and listen to shETHER? If you want to chill out, and you want to like just vibe, and you just feel to put some music on, are you going to listen to shETHER?
No. I wouldn't listen to either.
No, but you're saying that now. Let's just wait to see what No Frauds does in the clubs.
It does sound like an anthem.
Would you listen to I'm On One?
Straight away I was feeling
Drake?
it though.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
So there you go. That track will be something like that. Because even the first point I want to make is, to me, that hook doesn't even sound like Nicki Minaj. That sounds like Drake wrote it.
Yeah.
If you break it down, I don't need no frauds.
Definitely, that's not her
Think
style.
of Drake.
Yeah.
So I believe Drake wrote
anyway,
that.
So.
Well, even if it's Drake's personal writer, someone in Drake's camp wrote that. I'm nearly 90% sure. So my thing is that
irks me so much.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the direction Nicki Minaj wants to take, let her take it.
So do you think she's the queen then of rap after this?
I can't say she's the queen yet. I can't say it yet. I'm not gonna say she's the queen yet, because I feel like
you wasn't convinced.
She has to. No, do you know what it is? I feel like she has to get to a point in her career where there's other girls coming after her, and then I'll be able to say, do you know what? Nicki Minaj was the queen, because I feel like she's still in her run.
No one's challenged her.
Not that no one's challenged her. I think she still needs to get to that final point where she can say she's the queen. She's not the queen yet. She's nearly there. Don't get me wrong. She's done a lot, but I don't think she's the queen yet. So I wouldn't put her as the queen, no.
Who, Nicki Minaj?
Yeah. Would you?
Who else is the queen?
Is it just rap in general in New York?
One of my questions for you guys today was best female of all time, and it's like you want me to talk about that now, but I'll get into that. I will. But the main thing is, she to me is not the queen of rap. She might get there, but I don't know if I'll personally ever believe it. But in terms of what she's done, maybe. You know what I mean? But you know what? Moving forward, Nicki Minaj, the pettiness of Nicki Minaj does not stop there. she also got onto Instagram, but I wouldn't try to reference this, guys, because she's actually taken this off her Instagram. Well, the main thing she's saying right now is Young Money don't do diss records, we drop hit records. So she's answering your questions there. She's saying, look, I don't need to actually make a diss record. I'm going to drop a hit and diss you, and it's going to be a hit, and I'm going to make money from it.
She's telling us the formula.
Yeah, well, for the fact that she's not hiding it, doesn't that make her a G now?
Yeah, definitely.
So she's saying straight up,
Like,
like,
hi, bitch.
yeah, do you know what I mean? I'm about to make money off it.
Right. I think Remy just felt some kind of way about her saying you have to sell plaques, not a plaque to be a, you know. I think Remy's really, really petty. That's all it is. I don't think she cares about the money or anything. She just wanted to be petty. She's one of them girls that if you cross her, then she gonna cross you out.
I think it might be. Maybe she's unsatisfied with where her career is at the moment, musically.
But
And
wait.
Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
And she's done well. She's sold millions.
Hold that thought though, because
Kinda comparing
let's
herself,
break something down that I think people are forgetting. Yeah. Before Remy Ma went inside, she had Lean Back, even though that was a verse. Her verse was sick, and that did well. She went prison. Remember, she's been away.
Okay, I get
so
what
look,
you're saying,
you
but
can't say that because she's been away. And the moment she come out, she's got a hit that's been nominated for Grammy.
Okay, so that's two that you've mentioned now.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj broke barriers. Let me say, she even broke racial barriers. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, she done dance music.
Sorry, what colour is Nicki Minaj?
Nicki Minaj is black.
She's black.
Wait, yeah, thank you. Good. What do you mean dance? This girl has changed her whole image and has done dance. Do you remember Nicki Minaj back in the day?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nicki Minaj. What I'm trying to say here is that Nicki Minaj is making music. Like, she doesn't need to be like Remy Ma has two hits and whatever, but Nicki Minaj she's in a completely different category. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
But then Remy Ma's now, she's gone to prison, she's come back, she's realised everybody else has just moved on, and she might be feeling type of way. Yeah. And it's not her fault, because anybody would. Do you get what I'm saying? Imagine you come out of prison, all your boys are married and have babies, and you're just there, like, you might feel the type of way. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So instead of her to like be like, Nicki, man, look, I want you to show me how you did it. Like, bring me in. Like,
she can't do that. She did
no
it
one's
before
gonna
Nicki.
ever say that.
That's what I'm saying.
No, she was into music before, but obviously Nicki, like we say, she's got the formula. So instead of you to be making her your enemy, why would you be friends?
Because obviously
Remy didn't start the beef.
Nicki Minaj calls all the other girls her sons. Like, Nicki Minaj has,
My son.
yeah, and Nicki Minaj has claimed that she's the queen, and she's claimed that she's on top, and it's only right
But
for the
she's
sport
right
of.
though. She's absolutely correct.
Fair enough, but you gotta understand it's only right for the sport of hip hop that you challenge that as another MC. You know how like a lot of rappers say I'm the best, I'm this, and you kind of have to show why you're the best, and other rappers have to now say it for themselves too. So Remy Ma's just playing the sport, really.
Do you know what?
But it does seem personal, but she is playing the sport.
She's most probably doing it for publicity, because it doesn't make sense. Like Remy Ma should know, like, if she's an intelligent human being, like, no disrespect, because I think she's cool, yeah, from what I see in Love and Hip Hop.
And she might be listening.
Yeah. But she should know that she's not on Nicki Minaj's level. Like, she's
Yeah,
not.
fair enough.
Do you know what? I'm happy you said that.
So
yeah.
let's be honest. If Nicki Minaj wants to go and call herself Queen Bee, she can do it, because there's no other female rapper that's really done what she's done. So until someone else can be like, no, I've sold more than you, you can't now say, oh yeah, no, you're not the queen, I'm the queen, when you really have 2 or 3 hit records. But Nicki Minaj has been consistent for the last 5 to 10 years.
Okay, can I ask you a question? What genre would you say Nicki Minaj is? And think about it properly.
Pop.
You see, I'm so happy you said that, because
See what I did
Remy
there?
Ma, what genre would you say Remy Ma is?
She's hip hop.
Thank you. So the fact that they're even battling doesn't make any sense. It's like Taylor Swift having a battle with Beyonce when they're not in the same genre.
Yeah, but
Nicki Minaj has sold out in such a way that she's branched into different genres. She's pop, she's this, she's contemporary, she's that. Do you know what I mean? She can be anything she wants depending on what wig she's wearing that day. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's not fair.
It does slightly seem that Remy's hating a little bit.
It's not hating. She's just trying to say, listen, you're not real. Don't say you're rap when you're not rap. You're pop.
Well, okay, fair enough. But Nicki does rap, and to be fair, yeah,
That's how she
can
came in.
I personally think she can rap.
Yeah.
I think she can rap.
She's
and
a
even on that No
performer.
Frauds, she rapped well on it.
Okay, she's a performer, but she's got a good flow.
She just got good delivery.
So can you go and
and that ties into the whole ghostwriter thing.
Can you go and perform like Nicki Minaj?
No, I can't.
Okay, so that's
not even Remy. Remy
Exactly,
can't. That's why people don't rate the whole.
So doesn't that make her a
Exactly.
queen? Because
Precisely.
I think rap is not just about the lyrics. It's also about how you perform it.
Well, now it is now because
There's
that's
always
how
been-
the
No,
way
but
the
even
world has
okay,
changed.
forget the world, yeah. Just even remember, like, back in the day when people were actually just rapping on the street in battles and circles. The person with the most charisma, that delivers the message is the winner. Let's be honest.
Biggie, did he have charisma?
Yeah.
No, you're talking about dancing charisma, right? Are you talking about like
his whole
busting
swagger.
a sweat and all that?
Because
'Cause he didn't do that.
We just
He how come
you
how
say
come
they Biggie never.
listen,
Okay, when you say
how come
charisma, what do you mean?
How
What do you
come
mean?
Biggie made big, fat, and ugly look cool? He made it look cool to be
Yeah.
big, fat, and ugly.
But listen,
That-
we're
come on.
talking about
That's
yeah.
his charisma. That's his whole swagger.
Every
like.
performer, you have to be able to be a character. I believe. Do you know what I'm saying? Even most rappers, if you think about it, like people like was it Ice Cube and Nas, like even though they weren't directly involved in things, they were around it obviously, yeah. But they're storytellers. Do you get what I'm saying? These
Yeah.
are people that are talking.
Do you not think Remy is
experiences.
a storyteller then?
Well, she's telling stories of Nicki Minaj. So
That's her style.
Generally,
She's
as a rapper, she's not a storyteller.
yeah, she's not.
She's just okay. Look, for me, personally, I don't really listen to Nicki Minaj, so I can't even say that I listen to her. But Remy Ma, I only want to hear a verse from me, like on a Fat Joe feature, or like I don't really care to listen to a full album or whatever. I think she's fine in her lane, to be honest. Yeah. If she keeps to that lane, then yeah, I'll pump Remy. As long as I can hear her the verse, that's cool. But like, I don't know if I'll pump her.
Not a
probably.
whole song.
Even Nicki Minaj, I wouldn't really pump Nicki Minaj, but I would probably listen to a song of Nicki Minaj. And maybe if I was waved in a club and a Nicki Minaj song came on, like Bees in the Trap, or I don't know, something vibey.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
that's true.
Something
That's right.
vibey. I'll probably vibe to Nicki Minaj more than I'll vibe to a full Remy Ma song.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Nicki Minaj is actually quite hard, you know.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm telling you.
So, but the funny thing is, yeah, I just got this information right now, actually. Nicki Minaj posted, look, this is what she wrote. It's a picture of her album, yeah, on her Instagram. And this is her exact words. Look at God. Man, I can't make this shit up. Just got the official word that in the last week, the Pink print went up 79% in sales. And Pink Friday, the album that was released in 2010, by the way,
Yeah, Pink Friday.
went up 81% in sales. Okay, Jesus, I see you. Listen to what she says after. The Pink print holds the title as longest charting female album in the history of Billboard.
She's queen. She's winning. And that's why she's mocking it, because she's thinking, okay, woman, look what I've done. Do you think I really need to sit there and do 7 minutes of cussing you?
Do you know what? Maybe because I don't rate her as an. I didn't. That information just made me change my mind.
Have you listened
a
to
bit.
Pink
2010.
Have you listened to Pink Friday?
But
No.
Nicki Minaj is absolutely hard.
But
Even
wait.
if it's Safari or her ghost penis or whatever it is that's doing.
Ghost
He said
penis,
it's
remember
ghost
that?
penis. She brought it back.
Hashtag ghost penis.
Word
Anyway,
bomb.
you know what's funny about that, yeah, is that she's basically like just showing Remy like come on, you can't even step in my lane. And then
So then
listen,
why did she reply then if that was the case? She shouldn't have said anything.
But like you said, she just made the hit record. She did something more to further her like to get money. Like
She
really
didn't
and
talk
truly.
about anything
You know
other
what?
than
You know what
Remy,
they say,
though.
if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. This girl, whether it's Drake's plan, whether it's Lil Wayne's plan, Cash Money, Young Money, whoever's behind this whole thing, the main point is she made sure that if she was going to reply to Remy, it's going to be beneficial for her pockets.
Yeah.
More
okay,
than
well
anything.
she's smart in that sense.
Did you guys know that about 5 days ago, No Frauds went number one? I don't know, it might be number
Number
one.
one way in America.
Yeah, it went number
Yeah,
one in
on the
iTunes.
Billboard charts, right? But then it dropped back down to number 9 or something. And then,
wow.
The fact that it went number one.
It's top 10 basically.
Yeah.
but what happened to Remy? She didn't get the chance to because her song got taken off iTunes.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
It was.
But was it heading that way?
Come on, you don't. Come on, guys, don't do this. You know, shETHER was the business when it came out. Even the reviews alone on YouTube of people watching it and reviewing it, it was the business. We've never had anything like that from a female before.
Okay.
She made
we'll give
history,
her
I
that
think.
credit then. I guess we could give her that.
And she went for someone as big as Nicki Minaj. Come on, who does that? That's why I'm saying that we should pay attention to Remy.
No, it's true though. Who else she gonna go for?
Young M.A is good, but she's not there
yet. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying is that. But Young M.A has just started in the game. Like,
yeah.
Who's she gonna go for?
That's
Who's
true in that
as a
sense.
female artist? Do you know what I mean? Or not female artist, obviously.
Azealia Banks.
Come on.
Do you know what? If anything,
let's not even get to that
Azealia Banks. That if she wasn't beefing everybody, maybe.
Yeah, maybe we could talk about it.
What's her problem as well?
She actually got mental health problems.
Has she?
I assume so.
Look, she gave her diagnosis, but.
Well, God bless her, really.
Do you know what I think is gonna happen?
Fashion Week. Anyway, carry on.
Sorry. Do you know what I think is gonna happen? I think with this whole beefing, I think it's gonna open a lot of doors for female rappers to come through. Like anyone that was shy or in the closet about being a rapper, a female rapper, this is gonna be their 7 minutes of Shifa. What?
Do you listen to female rappers?
Beef. No, I listen to Dej Loaf maybe, and what's her name? Young M.A. But that's about it. There's not really a lot.
You listen to the one song that she came out with?
No, she has some song about having a 12-inch in the closet. I like that song.
Because I'm thinking about it, I don't really listen to like female rappers.
What about Trina? Didn't you ever listen to her?
Like I listen to them when they have songs.
Why didn't no one beef Trina? Isn't she like the queen of Miami? Oh, that's Miami.
Isn't she like somebody's cousin?
No, I don't know, but Trina, I don't think there's nothing to get at.
Yeah, she's kind of outdated.
Do you know what I mean? But Nicki Minaj also had another Instagram post, but she's taking it down now.
Oh gosh.
Let me read this out to you. She said, "I love my fans. Y'all the real MVPs. Been writing my own raps since I was 11. Writing my own raps since I was 11. Next week I'll beat."
But she didn't
Wait. Next week I'll beat Aretha Franklin for the most hot 100 hits on Billboard by any woman in the world ever in the history of music. Stay in your bum ass place. Jealousy gets you nowhere.
Yeah.
The hit told Ma, love to all my bad bitches. Now I got a countdown of my own. Can't even say this word. Shanina. You got 72 hours to drop a hit and I'll give you $500,000 if you can book any show or interview without mentioning the Queen name. On another note, my album is nothing but waves. Laugh out loud with my babies. You're gonna get your complete life. Love you guys so fucking much. Let's go. She posted that on her Insta.
Said $500,000 if you can do an interview or show without mentioning my name.
Can I just say something here? Celebrities are so petty. Like I feel like that's something that I would write.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't money change you somehow? Anyway, but yeah, back to what you said.
If Nicki Minaj has been writing bars since she was 11, how come she was like 30 plus when she blew?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
No, that's no. You can't say that.
And that's the question.
You can't say that.
She had to get her.
She did a lot
done.
of
She
work,
didn't
man.
write her bars. That's the point I was trying to get at.
She had to meet Safari. Wait for
exactly.
it.
Exactly.
Okay, well, fair enough. What do you think now? Like, who's on top right now?
Nicki,
yeah? What do you think, Marie?
Well, from that comment, right?
Oh, no, comment. Just generally now that we've heard Nicki Minaj come with a comeback.
I think Remy is the winner.
Because 2004.
She said 7 minutes of what she had to say. She laid it down. Even though she did another track called Another One that was nothing. We'll erase that, forget that never happened. But yeah, I think she made history with that. And Nicki Minaj, I think she's so, her life is like, she needs this lifestyle. Remy Ma can walk away from it, go and live with her husband, try out for another kid, and she'll be cool. But Nicki Minaj, if you take this away from her, she's nothing.
Might struggle to have another kid again.
Well, that's cool. She's still got Papoose. She's still got a child as well, and he's got his child. So they got a family unit. She's got what she wants at the end of the day. I think Nicki needs this kind of attention. Even with the fact that she left this long message saying, I'm going to beat Aretha Franklin. Who are you trying to impress? Did you get neglected as a child that you need to overcompensate about everything?
Yeah, but that's why she's winning though.
Okay, but then cool.
This is what she does. Like, that's like if you know you're the best rapper in the world, and you've invested it, how there's some like woman that hasn't done half of what you've done.
Okay, you being a rapper, why you didn't say that in a rap? Why you wrote that in a post?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Actually,
that would have been a sick song. That whole post.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because now she's doing Twitter fingers or Insta fingers, just
like Remy
like
said.
Meek was doing. Yeah, I guess so. So okay, so me personally, I think that Nicki Minaj is on top because when I break it down, forget even the sales. I just believe that Nicki Minaj owns her flow and her delivery a bit better than Remy Ma's. I feel that Nicki Minaj's sound and the way she raps, she kind of is like a female boss. Like the way she sons all the other girls and her terminology in her lyrics as well. She's owning it, whereas Remy Ma is just getting at Nicki. She's not owning the queen spot. So I feel for that reason, Nicki Minaj is on top, and I feel that obviously the hits and the what she's done in the game speaks for itself. But now, obviously, Foxy Brown came involved. So who do you, if we were to put them three in the category, Foxy Brown in her day, I don't know if you lot are clued up about how Foxy Brown was back in the day.
Yeah.
So Foxy Brown at her peak, Nicki Minaj at her peak, or Remy Ma at her peak, in order.
Foxy, Nicki, then Remy. Although on that diss track, Foxy and Remy sounded the same.
Okay. Marie.
Remy, Foxy, and Nicki.
I think I'm with MJ. They Foxy, because for me, I remember when I used to listen to like old school stuff like Mobb Deep, Nas. Those days, Foxy was hard. Like,
yeah, she was really
Foxy's
good.
whole
flow and
hood
her
character of a
delivery, like-
female, like the female hood chick, was on point. So for me, Foxy, for my air, that the way I listen to rap, Foxy at her peak, on tops Nicki and Remy. But then Nicki tops Remy, so I think Remy is third best in that whole category.
You know, I don't want to be
Do you know
petty
Foxy was
and
like
say-
the female Biggie, like
Yeah.
she's like so suave and like just smooth with it, like it's like effortless. Whereas like some people, you feel like they're rapping, like you know they're doing this, like
she was
where
naturally
she's more like
saucy.
And I feel like Nicki Minaj is a little bit effortless when she raps as well.
You guys just really love Nicki. I've had enough.
No, it's not. I'm not even a fan. I'm just analysing from someone that's into music and rap's point of view. I don't really,
Can I say
I
something
would
as
listen to
well?
Nicki,
Yeah.
like-
I feel like it all comes down to sexuality as well. Like, all those
That's a
two,
good
Foxy and Nicki, they sell sex like crazy. Her name, Foxy Brown. Do you know what I mean? It's sexy, dark skinned girl, basically. Nicki Minaj. What does Minaj mean again?
Menage a trois.
What does that mean again? Something about.
Threesome, basically.
Yeah, you see, she's selling sex off the jump. Like, you already know what Wagwan for her already. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Remy Ma, maybe you might think of alcohol,
But you know,
That's the whole point of a female rapper, though. Why would you be a female rapper and then be a man? Like, try and be like Mandem when you rap. Like,
so
the
you're
whole
saying
point
that
But
females are
Missy
all about
Elliott, did you
sexual-
not like
I'm not
Missy
saying that
Elliott?
I'm not saying, okay, Missy Elliott. But even Missy Elliott rapped about sexual stuff.
Yeah,
But she was always in an
Missy
Adidas
Elliott, no, but
tracksuit.
Missy, excuse you. Who told you that big girls can't be freaks? Like, who told you? Missy Elliott, from
Okay, but-
from a lot of her songs, I got freak. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But
I'm not the only
guys
person that
wouldn't
got
look at her and think, ooh.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Missy, you
But
could
that's
get
not
it.
matter.
Didn't try and rap like a man. This is what I'm saying to you. She was a female rapper that had she even had her own swag. I don't know, female, male, whatever. But what I'm trying to say is like you can't, if you're a female rapper and you're too mandemish, like it's not. I don't know. I don't think it works. I think that you should kind of just own your femininity when you're doing your thing. That's what adds to your.
Okay, what about Young M.A.?
She's a lesbian.
That doesn't mean anything. There's some sexy lesbians out there.
Okay, but she's clearly a stud.
But then you still vibe with her
She
music.
talks about deep throating her, getting deep throated or whatever it is. She's rapping like Mandem. She doesn't count. Like, not just yeah. Like, I think to be a female rapper, obviously we can talk about more things than sex. I'm not saying that we have to be sexualized, but it does come into like just the female femininity, everything like that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you guys remember watching Notorious?
Yeah.
Remember there was a scene where little Kim was rapping in front of Biggie and she was all doing it, and he was like, "What are you doing? Like, be sexy. No guy wants to see a girl holding her crutch like that. Like, you know." That's what I'm saying. Is like you have to be able to sell sex to sell.
Yeah, and men do it too, though. So I look at the game or like certain rappers and think,
Yes, but I'm so happy you said him. Oh my god,
that's what I'm saying though. But like females, we sexualize men, but we
Yeah.
expect men not to do it to us.
Good point.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole.
Like
that's the whole
Trey
point.
Songz, he's a
But I
big
think
sex
that-
symbol for girls. Like we abuse Trey Songz when you think about it.
Mentally, like
Yeah, it's so
being
sad.
the most.
Sorry.
So yeah, Do you think that Nicki Minaj's looks? Well, do you know what? I've answered that. We've answered that already. I was gonna ask, do you think her looks helped her win the views? But I guess it's
Yes.
not even the looks, it's her success rate. So I don't really need to ask that. But who is the best female of all time now? Including everyone. Forget those three now. Everyone.
Like not just rappers.
No, I mean, sorry, rappers.
Rappers.
Female rappers.
Oh.
Who's the best?
When we're saying like, the
Don't
best, what are you
try
basing
to,
it on?
don't try to make any subcategories.
You
Who
mean in
is
general?
the best female that spits? That has had a song that has rapping in it. Who's the best female?
Oh,
in
that's
the
so
game
hard
of all time?
actually.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
my answer.
The thing is, yeah, we were
Oh,
talking about this.
That's
before,
my
but I
answer.
wanted to say it, like,
That's my answer.
I know you
I
can
don't know if
also,
you
like-
guys.
Queen Latifah.
Oh yeah, Queen Latifah's big. I don't know if you guys heard in the background, but Lauryn Hill was mentioned, and personally, that's mine because I think that through everything, the main thing we all know about Lauryn Hill is her message. She's such a talented singer, and her message didn't have to be sexual. It didn't have to be hood. It didn't have to be anything, but we all locked in and we all listened. So for me, even just the talent, the lyrical ability itself, she's the best of all time. But then you know what? You guys mentioned Missy Elliott, and I was actually in my head second guessing that whole thought process of Lauryn Hill, because I was thinking, if we look at it on a creative level now, Missy Elliott is insane. So I'm like going between both of them two, Missy Elliott, Lauryn Hill. But for me, because I guess I personally relate to Lauryn Hill more, but Missy Elliott's definitely up there for me. What about you guys?
I agree with the top two choices.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I agree.
Alright.
Can I also say something? Like, you know how you was like how Lauryn Hill doesn't have to sell sex, yeah?
Yeah.
I still feel like she doesn't need to sell sex, but she doesn't change. Like, she's still a woman and she still promotes like being a woman, but I think she promotes it in a different kind of way.
Yeah.
So I think that being a female rapper, like, you don't necessarily have to sell sex, but you should kind of promote something that's like endearing to women. I think that's what all of them have in common.
Like she did that whole Zion song with
Yeah.
being a mother, like
Yeah.
she sacrificed
Or
being
even
a
that
mother.
thing, or the X Factor. Do you get what I'm saying? These are all songs
Yeah.
that women can relate to, not necessarily
Lauren
sexually,
was the
but-
one.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
Forgot about that one.
That sums that up, and we will now see if this whole thing escalates or not, or did Nicki Minaj shut the whole thing down. Like, let's see what Remy Ma does. So, since we're wrapping up that section on female rappers, it's only right that I play a song. Personally, I think this is a hit from a female rapper. We didn't even mention this lady's name, but she's big. So we're gonna get into Eve.
Oh
Eve.
my god.
How can we? Oh, what
And
about
this
mine?
track's titled "Who's That Girl?" Let's get into that right now.